Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be talking about cologne. We're actually specifically going to be talking about an item that I purchase almost every year. And I have it right here. This is the Sephora Favorites Cologne Sampler. So if you guys don't know, Sephora comes out with this almost every year. It is a cologne sampler set. It is try 11 fragrances right here. Try 11 fragrances, choose your favorite fragrance, own a full-size bottle at no extra cost. It is a little bit of a steep value, so it is about $95, but the thing that they mention here is that the retail value is around $158. I'll get to that a little later in the video, but I do want to say before any of this, if you're new here, welcome. My name is Josh. I usually do fashion videos, history of fashion videos. I do a lot of male fashion content. And the other thing is that I'm doing cologne today. Not sponsored, by the way. I bought this myself, just letting you guys know that. But if you like interesting content like this, consider subscribing. It does really help out the channel. So yes, this is an item that I really like purchasing almost every year. I have a lot of cologne. I'll show you guys what I have later on. But on the box, it does say which colognes that you can buy. I'll be going through these ones, and I'll be giving you guys a little bit of a story time. So if you like any of these or have tried any of these or heard of this, let me know in the comment section down below. But on the back here, it gives you a little bit of what you get. You get these fragrances, you get a certificate, you could redeem it later, and then it shows you all like a couple of different fragrances right off the back. So you have here Burberry Hero, Maison Margiela Jazz Club, Gucci, Guilty, Prada Luna Rosa. And the thing is, yes, you're gonna try all of these different ones that it's initially showing on the back, but you also get this carrying case right here. So with all of this, you get this carrying case that comes with everything in there. This one is currently empty because I took all of it out because I'm going to be showing you guys. So it only has the packing material here to make it look like a little full. So you could see here that it has Sephora written right here. And honestly, I ruined my other one because shampoo and other things exploded in it in my last one, but I typically use all the ones that I get from this. But to get back into it, we're gonna go through a couple of the different scents that are on here because I think that it is interesting to see. I'm just gonna rip this packaging because I don't really need it anymore. And I'm gonna be talking about these fragrances here. By the way, I put a blue tape right here just because, you know, I don't like that people can look up the number and things like that. I'm a little paranoid like that. But when I went to go buy this in the store, this is a little bit of a story time here. When I went to go buy this in the store, I already kind of knew what I wanted. So I decided to redeem the certificate, get the cologne that I wanted, and I told them it's like, hey, I'm gonna go through and redeem my certificate. I already know what I want. And the thing is that when I opened it in the store, guess what? There was only 3 sample fragrance there and no gift certificate. So someone had stolen all the things that were in this, almost all the things that were in here, which is really upsetting because honestly, it's like I was trying to buy one and now I had to wait for a little bit longer. And, you know, I know theft is a huge problem, and it's just unfortunate. It's just unfortunate that this happened because it doesn't help me as a consumer having to wait additional time, or it doesn't help the business because they're not able to sell it. But yeah, it's just a little bit of a story time there. It's really unfortunate. I know that a lot of people go for these more high quality things like fragrances. When I went there, also they had a bunch of like, all the fragrances were connected, so you couldn't really take them. But yeah, it's a big problem, especially because I've heard a lot of stories where people go through and like steal cologne and resell the samplers, these samplers here on like a bunch of websites and stuff like that. It's just bad overall. But gonna lighten the mood a little bit and talk about what's on here. So, like I mentioned to you, there is Burberry Hero. I just ripped this packaging, so just ignore that for a bit. There is Burberry Hero. Its fragrance family is earthy and wood. So I'm just gonna pull it right here. I'm not gonna go through and spray all of these because it's gonna just smell crazy. But I do want to show you guys how it comes. So this is the sampler of the Burberry Hero that it comes with. You can see a little bit of the packaging that they have here, and here is the fragrance. So that is Burberry Hero. It's earthy and wood. And then we have Maison Margiela's Jazz Club. So in my opinion, I thought Burberry Hero smelled really good. I smelled all of these before. I thought Burberry Hero smelled really good. I don't really like Maison Margiela's this fragrance. I've smelled this one. I thought it was okay. This is fragrance family is warmth and spicy. I know that some people really like it. And the thing is that it's supposed to encapsulate like a scene or a memory or something, and it's supposed to encapsulate a jazz club. But you know, it's just not for me. So there's that one, and then there is Gucci Guilty. This is Gucci Guilty right here. This is warm and spicy, and you can see the inside of the packaging here. And I actually really like Gucci Guilty. I like it so much that I have a Gucci Guilty right here. I have a Gucci Guilty right here. You can see my camera and my lights and everything else, but yeah, I have a Gucci Guilty right here. So I really like this one. And then there is Prada Luna Rosa Ocean. Let me find it. Here it is. I just like showing you guys the packaging. So this is Prada Luna Rosa. This is earthy and woody. This is like their ocean. So I would imagine why it's not fresh. I don't know why it's not fresh if it's earthy and woody, but yeah, that is very interesting. I actually haven't smelled this one. Looking back at it, I don't think I've smelled that one, but it must smell nice, I would assume. But going on to some of these other fragrances that they do have on here is that they do have Rabanne 1 million. I feel like advertisements are everywhere for the 1 million. And I know that some people really like it. So this is the 1 million that they give you here. And then there is, let me show you guys this part. There is a QR code here, but I don't like showing like any like QR codes and stuff like that. But the fragrance is right here. And it says on the packaging here, lavender, cedar, and then benzoin. But yeah, this is it right here. And after that, we do have Valentino Born in Roma. This is Valentino Born in Roma right here. I don't think I've had this one. This is Umo Born in Roma. The fragrance is warm and spicy. I actually didn't say the 1 million one. The 1 million's earthy and woody. So the 1 million Royal was earthy and woody. This one is warm and spicy. So if you like those fragrance combinations, then these would be good for you. And then after that, there is Rabanne Phantom Parfum. And this is the Rabanne Phantom Parfum right here. And this one is earthy and woody. So this one says burning vanilla, intense lavender, magnetic vetiver. And honestly, I like Paco Rabanne's fragrance because I have the robot. I have the little robot one, which I think is so cute. I really like this fragrance. And then after that, we have Versace Eros. I know a lot of people really like this fragrance, but personally, it's like, I feel like I see it everywhere. This is like, they give it in this packaging too. But this is the Versace Eros one. Let me see if I could, let me open this up for you guys. Oh, you could smell it too. So this is the Versace Eros one. olfactory family, aspiratic, aromatic, and oriental. This is what they give, which is cool. I do like this packaging here. It says that this is actually surprising that it gives so much. It says head is Italian lemon au pour, Italian mandarin au pour, Litsi Cuba, elemi, black pepper, Madagascar au pour, and then the heart is Pomerosa, Egyptian Garanima, au pour, lavender, clary sage, and then dried down would be benzoin, orapur, cashmeran, and then there's actually a lot on here. I'll show you guys here. There is quite a bit, but it does come with a lot of information on here. It might be a little hard to see, but just there you go. That's might be a little bit better for you guys to see, but it gives you a lot of information actually, which is really surprising. I don't think any of these other ones really gave as much detailed information. Like even on the back, it was just mainly like ingredients. But okay, that's interesting. Okay, so after that we have Tom Ford Eau de Mineral. So I have that one right here. This is the Tom Ford one that they give. It is right here. So let me show you guys this. Okay, it looks pretty cool. This fragrance family is warm and spicy, and yeah, I have a couple more things to say about this after, but I do want to go talk about the last two here because we have a classic. We have Spice Bomb. Night Vision. This is warm and spicy. I know a lot of people really like this fragrance. And I think, yeah, it's good. I know a lot of people really like this one. And then after that, we have Y by Yves Saint Laurent. I have this one right here. This is Y by Yves Saint Laurent, and this is earthy and woody. So if you like those fragrances, any of those fragrances, now you know which ones are on here. But with that being said, I do want to talk a little bit about some of the fragrances that I have, and because you saw that I have Gucci, but I do have, yes, Pago Rabanne's too here. This one I really like, but I did have, actually, before any of that, before I talk about all these fragrances, before I talk about like all of these things, I was gonna say that I really had two top picks for all of these. I do have, like you saw, I do have a couple. I have a lot of other fragrances too, which I'll get to in a second. But it was really a tie between Tom Ford's. It was really a tie between Tom Ford's. And it was a tie between Phantom. It was a tie between these two. And what really ended up, I really went in between these two fragrances because, you know, I smelt them before. And like, the thing is that you see here that the retail value is $158. That is coming from Tom Ford. This one is really expensive. But personally, I went here with the Phantom. I really liked how Phantom smells. It just smells really nice. It smells a little fresh to me, and I actually have it right here. So overall, like, Phantom for me is really good. It's more in the sense that I like, and like I liked it better than some of the other ones here. Another top contender that I actually did have here too was Burberry Hero. I really liked how Burberry Hero smelled. I really liked the notes that it had, and overall, it was a top pick for me, at least. I do know that another one that's on my list is Spice Bomb, and also I don't know about Arrows, but Spice Bomb I know is there on there for sure. But overall, like, that's just like my picks on what I think would be good. If you're going for the most value, I would go for Tom Ford, but I was on a lot of I was reading a lot of things and they said Tom Ford is just really expensive for the sake of being expensive. It's part of the brand, which makes sense. It also does say it's like they use higher quality materials. I don't know how much that is when they're probably manufacturing this for not that much and selling it at a huge markup, but just my 2 cents there. But I do want to go over some of the other cologne that I do have because I have YSL as well, L'Homme YSL. I do have this other Christian Dior or Dior Homme. I do have Dior Homme. I have Sauvage, which honestly, one of my top picks. I love Sauvage. I do have Gentleman by Givenchy. Then I also have Jimmy Choo Man. So this one's really good too. It's blue. This is another fragrance that I really like. This is Mr. Burberry. This one's a little bit more like spicy, warm and spicy. I do have, this is Stronger With You by Armani. This one's really good too. And then I have Tom Ford Ombre Leather. So I have Ombre Leather right here. And then I have some other ones here. This is Hermes. This is Un Jardin sur le Nil. This is a travel fragrance. And then I have Invictus. This is Invictus by Paco Rabanne, travel fragrance as well. And then the cologne that I use the most is Acqua di Gio by Giorgio Armani. This one's like empty because I use it so much. Honestly, you could probably see the types of fragrance that I like. I like trying a lot of different things. This one makes you like the Tom Ford one. I always joke that it makes you smell like a leather chair, which I thought was funny. But I like it. Sauvage, I think, is really good. And then I like the Paco Rabanne fragrance, as you could tell, because I've bought both the Paco Rabanne fragrance. Actually, let me open this one for you guys because I want to see how it looks because I like the design too. I know a lot of people said that they didn't like the bottle design, but I really like the bottle design, so I'm opening it right now for you guys. So. Ta-da! It's a little robot. Look at this. It's so cute. This one's a lot smaller than my other robot, by the way. Look at this. But yeah, I wanted to share with you guys this. I wanted to talk about it. So, like, I buy this almost every year because I really like all the fragrances that come out. And like there's like the top picks that I have. It is really steep. It's at $95. But if you're looking for a fragrance or if you're looking for a gift for someone, I think this is really good. They could try all these different fragrances because these things will last you quite a bit of time here because you have so many. You could redeem it. You could redeem the coupon or the certificate. I don't know how long, but I feel like it's a long time that they give you to redeem the certificate. I've always kind of gone in knowing it's like, I think I know which one I'm going to get. And then I get it. I'm just like, oh, okay, cool. But yes, I would want to know your guys' thoughts on all this. Oh, very last thing, just to let all of you guys know, not sponsored, they don't, like, I bought this myself, bought it like with my own money, everything like that. And I just really like this. I really like the things that they like. I really like being able to try all of these fragrances and then get a full-size fragrance and things like that. But yes, I would want to know your guys' thoughts in the comment section down below. Do you know about this? Have you bought this before? I know that the fragrance community is gonna just tear this up because there's probably other people that are way more knowledgeable than me talking about this, going way in depth about it. But I'm just over here happy to share with you guys. It's like, hey, it's like I bought this. This is the fragrance that I like and these are the top contenders and these are the other fragrances and how they smell. I'm just happy saying that and sharing that with you guys and just letting you guys know. It's like, hey, if you're a guy and if you're looking for fragrance but you don't know which one, you could try this out, and it should serve like the purpose of finding out which scent that you like, because sometimes you go through and you pick a scent and then you just go with that scent for quite a bit of time and just keep on repeatedly buying it. I personally know someone who bought like the Jean Paul Gaultier one, and then that's the only fragrance that they've ever bought. So yeah, you could always just find your scent this way. But yes, let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below.